learners in Learning Land. Tyler from 10 Thumbs Pro. New ukulele every single Wednesday and Saturday. Hit subscribe, ring the bell if you like this kind of content, and never miss a lesson. Today's tutorial is Like a Rolling Stone by Bob Dylan. It's the first beginner song we've done in a while, so that's kind of fun. A lot of changes though, so you have to pay attention. Printable tabs by becoming a Patreon, links in the notes. You'll also see them in the description, plus our other links to our social networks and my email if you want some one-on-one lessons. All right, let's do it. Ukulele brain attention span, follow me on in, and let's break this lesson down. Come on in. So for this song, we have an intro, a verse, and a chorus. And in the intro is just C and F. Later on, we're going to see a D minor, E minor, and a G as well. Almost all the chords in the key of C with the exception of A minor and B diminished. Okay, for the intro, it's just C for 2 beats, F for 2 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to give it a basic strum pattern. Down, down, up, down, down, up. So that's all the intro is. And we're just going to go ahead and do that 3 times. You can do some 16th strumming if you're a little more advanced with your right hand to give that just a little more dynamics. Another option you could do is finger picking, something like what I'm doing is I'm going 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and thumb on the C string, and then that's a whole beat, 1, then my middle finger plays the A, and my index plays the E. 1, 2, and then I just put my index finger on the first fret of the E string, because I'm only going to play the C, E, and A strings, and I'll go 3, and 4, and thumb, index, middle, indexed. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. And that makes a great intro for you right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and strum through it. If you want to, finger pick along, and we're going to play through it 4 times. Okay, and now we're into the verse. Now the verse is 20 measures. So we're going to actually break this down 4 measures at a time into 5 sections. And the first one is 2 beats over C, D minor, E minor, and F. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and it's just walking up the C scale. C, D, E, F. And of course, G follows. Now when we get to G, we're going to change up the strum pattern a little bit. We're going to go down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So there's 1 extra up after the second beat. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and that would happen 2 times. So you go 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and then this would repeat itself. And with that, we have 8 of the 20 measures. Okay, so the next section is going to go F, G, F, G. And this section happens for just 4 measures. For this part, we're going to go down, 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 up, over the F, and the same thing over the G. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Okay, the next part, I know this is crazy. We're going to play through it all and we'll put it all together. pretty crazy how dynamic and how this is constantly changing. Very interesting. So the next part is like the beginning, but instead of going C, D, E, F, it goes F, E, D, C. Starts with the F, goes to the E minor, D minor, and the C. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Once we made it to this part, we play it 2 times. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Only 4 more measures, and the last one would be a whole strum pattern on D minor, a whole on F, then 2 on G. And here we're going to go 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and boom, into the chorus. So why don't we go ahead and just strum through that whole thing nice and slow. We're not going to worry about the lyrics or anything like that. We're just going to put the chords up and the strums up, strum through it together. This is the same for all 4 verses. Thank goodness there's not any variation because it takes a little while to memorize. So from the top, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does it feel beyond your own? How does it feel? And then we're into the chorus. Now, the chorus is essentially 1 2-bar circle, but the problem is the duration, it's different the first time, the second and third time are the same, but the fourth time's different. The core of it is C, F, G. So the core of it is 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and C, down, up, F, down, up, G, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. The only problem with that is it happens a different duration each time. So the first time through, you play through it 6 times, and then you add 1 extra strum of G at the end. So the first time it looks like this. So the first time through, you'll strum through that circle 6 times, and then after doing that, you're going to add 1 extra strum pattern of G. So the first time looks like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, extra G. Then you'd be in the second verse. Okay? The second and the third time through are the same, but they're different from the first and the fourth time. So the second and the third time through, you play through that progression 7 full times and add 1 extra G. So that would look and sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, into the second into the third and the fourth verse. Then after playing through the fourth verse, you come to the fourth chorus, and the fourth chorus, you play through it exactly 6 times with no extra G's. Then you go right into the coda with is just the same exact rhythm. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now we're in the coda, and this is just instrumental. And you can play the coda as many times as you want. When you're ready to finish the song, you just finish on a C. When it gets to the coda, though, I like to do some finger picking, and I finger pick this part like this. When it gets to the coda, I like to do some finger picking, though, and now you can strum it, but you can add a little lyric to it, finger picking through it like this. And it would be 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Once you get around that 1, you can either play a C note, strum a C chord, or just strum a C. Open C string, A, E string, 1, 2, and thumb, middle, index, 1, 2, and. Then you make an F, 1 and 2 and thumb, index, middle, index, 1, 2, will be 1, well actually it'd be 3 and 4 and. Make a G, same strum pattern as the F 2 times. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3, well 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, and 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay? So why don't we go ahead, we're going to put some lyrics up, and we're going to strum through it. I'm going to strum through the intro, the first verse, the last chorus, and the coda. So that'll be our play along instead of the whole tune, okay? Just remember that your second chorus, you go through 6 times, add an extra G. Your first chorus, second and third, you go through 7 times and an extra G. All right, so from the top, here we go. I'm going to finger pick the coda, but I'm going to strum the intro. Playing through the intro 4 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. have it, folks. Like a Rolling Stone by Bob Dylan. We did this one in the twilight, so I'm a little mysterious with my hat and the shadows over my eyes. Anyways, I'm like a Rolling Stone, so I'm going to roll on down to the kitchen and cook dinner. You know what I'm saying? Yuck, yuck, yuck. Until next time, keep on rocking and rolling. Have a lovely day. Catch you next Wednesday or Saturday for Ukulele. Take care. Life is good. Rock and roll.